Dear partners, I want to thank you all for attending this Advantech A-connect. I'm Ping Huang, IoT Sales Head of Middle East and Africa region. In today's event, product managers to provide their solution for iFactory and Y series, including interesting successful case for steering industrial, manufacturing product line, and cooling tower pumps for buildings based on the most popular LoRaWAN, NB-IoT, and LTE-M technologies. We also have application engineers to share their real practice on their solution we implement in the field. We believe that those sharing could help create new business opportunity and solve the business challenges you are facing together with Advantech. For any solution inquiry and further discussion to your business challenges, please feel free to contact our sales team during and after the event. Thank you for your listening and enjoy this event with us.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. My name is Allxon. I'm the Developer Relations Manager. I don't have much time, so I have to kick off very quickly. So first of all, I'm going to talk about Metropolis program. And after that, about Jetson and NVIDIA SDKs. So first of all, the Industrial Revolution. We have many use cases that today already using video analytics, image processing, and leverage our SDKs and pre-trained models. I will talk about how this can be done very efficiently in this presentation. One interesting use case in factories is predictive safety, proactive safety, and reactive safety for reducing total downtime cost. That is very, very critical for factories. So this can be done, first of all, with Omniverse digital twin to predict issues beforehand, already in the design stage of the factory. Then proactive safety with cameras on-prem and reactive safety, all using NVIDIA hardware and NVIDIA models and SDKs. So a little bit about Metropolis. What is Metropolis? So our goal is to speed up your time to market and reduce your costs and give you a very effective and precise solution with AI. So we have teams, first of all, for technology enhancement, for your product enhancement, business development, and marketing. More in details, the five pillars of Metropolis. We have the SDKs and the pre-trained models that I will talk about shortly. Metropolis validation lab for testing your application and preparing it for wide deployment on certified hardware. Get enterprise ready with Fleet Command. When you want to deploy on thousands of devices, you need to do it very safely. And this can be done with the Fleet Command. So preparing your application for Fleet Command, this is another part. Another element is NVIDIA Launchpad, Metropolis Showcase, which means that you test hardware and showcase your solution to sales teams globally, worldwide. This is very effective for your go-to-market. Okay, and lastly, we have the business development teams and marketing teams from NVIDIA that you can leverage, NVIDIA Metropolis. So here is an example, a company that started using our SDKs. Before that, they had 7 channels, 30 FPS, doing video analytics. And after that, 70 channels. So this is really high value on the technology side. On the business side, in Metropolis, we have a very, very strong ecosystem of system integrators, system builders, ISVs, VMS companies, synthetic data generation, system builders like Advantech, of course. Locally, we have experts, software solution providers that are experts in Metropolis SDKs and can help you speed up your development with our SDKs. So there's Optimizer, Provida, Resolabs, and many more. On the marketing side, once you're mature with your product, you can utilize our marketing teams, global marketing teams. We have lots of marketing, including blogs in the GTC conference. So I recommend becoming a Metropolis partner very soon. You can contact me and the devil for your region. Let's talk about Metropolis SDKs. So we have Tau, we have the pre-trained models, DeepStream, MDX for data analytics, PST, which is a video storage toolkit, a very important element for continuous training. And all of this can run on any of our hardware. Let's begin and see how this can be done. So first of all, from the left side to the right side, we have the NGC, NVIDIA GPU Cloud. You download the training model or an architecture model. Let's say it's YOLO with some backbone, ResNet or other backbone. You train it with Tau Toolkit with real or synthetic data. For synthetic data, you can use Omniverse Replicator and then deploy this optimized model to DeepStream or Riva or Triton for inference on site on the edge device, edge hardware, and utilize the video storage toolkit for continuous training and storing video and streaming video. And lastly, you can deploy with Fleet Command safely and very effectively. So let's talk about some industrial success stories. We have many companies. This slide is about production lines, detecting deficiency and fault situations in production lines, detecting waste, optimizing warehouse operations with our SDKs, with Tau, with the DeepStream on top of the Jetson. And this one is really interesting about preventing hazards, detecting hazards in real time in factories. This one is oil rigs. In oil rigs, we detect the situation, hazard situation, and alert. Okay, and many other success stories. So this technology is really mature. So here we see the Jetson family. So the previous generation was ranging from Nano to AGX, from half teraflops to 32 tops. And now with the Jetson Orin, which is the new architecture based on the Ampere, we have 100 tops, 270 tops, 275 tops, sorry. Really amazing performance. Of course, Advantech has a very wide range of products, including PoE, 8 PoE products, which is important for many applications. Another slide on the performance. Here we can see the multiplier. So 8.5 multiplier on the AGX, and the times 6, times 5, really amazing jump in performance. So this is really an enabler for the industrial revolution, bringing the AI to edge into the factories. And we can see the performance per watt, performance jump between AGX and AGX Orin. So this is really amazing for SSD, ResNet, and other applications. The pre-trained models. So we have pre-trained models for detecting people, 3D pose estimation, pose action classification, people segmentation. This all can be used to detect situational awareness issues, safety issues, people bypassing safety mechanisms, and other factory use cases. People are picking up an object and dropping an object, falling. So let's take this example of PeopleNet, detecting people and faces and objects in bags. So this one is running at 1,294 frames per second, which is really amazing. It's like a server, which means that you can deploy several cameras on site on the Jetson. Another interesting model is the people segmentation, as that action recognition, defect detection, all can be used and pre-trained. They're pre-trained model. You can fine-tune them with the Tau toolkit, with your data, for your specific use case. Okay, so Tau toolkit, it's all about training models straight into production to TensorRT with quantization-aware training, pruning. Also, today it supports REST API, so you can create your own training service without toolkits for continuous training. The synthetic data, as I said, it's a very important element today, really widely used. We can create it with Omniverse Replicator today or with our partners. And then once you have the model, you want to deploy it on a video analytics pipeline. So we have the DeepStream SDK. With DeepStream SDK is speeding up all of the video pipeline, video processing elements using the GPU and the NVIDIA decoder, the deep learning accelerator that exists on the Jetson, and other elements to bring you the frame rates that we're seeing, the amazing frame rate that we saw on the previous slides. Also, minimum frame copies, keeping the frame in the GPU. Today, you can develop with DeepStream with Python and C++ and with the Graph Composer. Here's an example for industrial inspection, inspecting PCB elements. Okay, so this is in Git. Another one, dewarping from a fisheye camera to 4 planes in real time, running on a Jetson. This is the previous generation Jetson NX. Another very interesting example is the conveyor system. So let's say you have a cameras watching a conveyor system, you detect some fault happening on the conveyor system, you just send the metadata to the PLC and stop the conveyor system on demand in real time. Another very interesting element in the DeepStream is the tracker. We have 3 types of trackers. The NVDCF, for example, is accelerated with GPU. You can see the white car here, really far away. It's still being tracked with the NVDCF. This is, of course, relevant for factory use cases too, inside the factory. Video storage toolkit. So you want to discover cameras. Let's say you deploy a Jetson in a factory. You have cameras deployed. You want to detect them, so you can detect them with the OnVIF discovery out of the box with the VST, free in early access, free to use today, and stream the video with WebRTC to web clients. Stream it to DeepStream for video analytics, and it also has UI and REST API to start and stop recording. And this is also a very crucial element for continuous training. Let's say you deploy a Jetson on-prem and you want to continuously train. VST has been used to send videos for annotation and then to train the model and fine-tune it to your scene and redeploy it back to the Jetson. Another example, a very important toolkit is MDX. MDX is Metropolis Data Analytics Toolkit, where you can detect anomalies and apply continuous learning on your metadata coming from the video analytics pipeline. Okay, so the DeepStream on this side streams the data, the metadata, to Kafka and Redis, and there's continuous training element on the MDX, including a UI, Logstash, Data Lake, Elasticsearch, Kibana, and the React UI example that we provide. This is available free now in early access too. So I recommend, first of all, a call to action. Sign to Metropolis. If you're a company, if you're a startup, sign also to the Inception program. Also sign to the GTC, upcoming GTC in September. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy, and feel free to contact me on anything video analytics related. I'll be happy to assist. Thank you.
Hi, this is Zoe from Allxon Customer Success. I am glad to be speaking with you all today on how Allxon's device management can help you save time and money on your projects. So I will do a quick intro of Allxon and our integration with Advantech. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So from the top in this webinar, I will introduce Allxon's OOB iDoor module and the integration with Advantech. And for the last, I will share some interesting use case with you. So Allxon is NVIDIA, Jetson, and Metropolis ecosystem partner that provide remote monitoring and management solution for AIoT platform. And as a partner of these program, we are co-working and supporting system integrators from different regions, trying to solve their pain points on operation side. Therefore, we provide remote device solutions that are highly compatible and easy to integrate. Having a business continuity plan for the manufacturing industry is essential. A common pain point to system integrator is how can they do when system or OS crash. And usually 90% of on-site supporting for non-responsive devices are trying to reboot them first. So one of our popular feature is out-of-band power cycling function that helps service provider instantly perform 90% of what most technicians initially do, which is to reboot the device. And usually 90% of devices will be back to normal after a power cycling. So out-of-band technology is a device management option provides user with remote device access and status recovery for unresponsive devices. So with Allxon OOB iDoor module integrated in your system, you can actually completely force shutdown and power back on devices remotely to solve this kind of unplanned system error, which can help the service provider instantly recover their devices to avoid downtime and save time money on on-site support. The key feature of Allxon OOB iDoor module is to instantly conduct remote power cycling for unresponsive devices. As we know, around 70% of devices can be back to normal after a simple reboot. The module is easy to integrate and support for public and local network environment. And for the add-on feature, you can also perform other remote hardware monitoring and management control via GPIO, UR, and I2C interfaces. For example, like humidity sensor, battery detection, device intrusion detection, etc., to ensure your devices stay at an optimal level. Okay, so about the integration with Advantech. Here, together with the Advantech product team, out-of-band module now is ready to order and offer to customers. Allxon's OOB iDoor module with Allxon OOB technology allows you to perform completely power control when the system is unresponsive and support ambient environment detection. And of course, with fully secure communication channel between CMS, devices, and sensors. And here's a solution architecture. Allxon OOB iDoor can be integrated on most of Advantech's 8 computing systems, including industrial panel, embedded PC, PC controller, and AGI platform. And besides that, it can also be connected with edge sensing I/O to CMS. For example, you can connect the OOB iDoor module with edge sensing and bring the data to SCADA or cloud service via OOB. And what's in there for you is that OOB is separated from the device's primary network connection. So even if the system crashed, the data can still be updated via to CMS via OOB module. And here, as you can see, our out-of-band module is compatible to Advantech models with iDoor bracket, and now it's ready for order in your system. And our solution is not only support Jetson, but we also support in x86 and ARM architecture, including Windows and Linux. And we also support hundreds more of all Advantech's model if you need, since it's designed with iDoor. Okay, then let me share some example with you. The first is scheduling power control. To achieve the goal in reducing carbon emission, manufacturing plants worldwide have adopted smart technology to improve their energy management and push for more efficient method of business operations. And that is also where we go with. With Allxon OOB door integrated, you can schedule power control, like turn off devices automatically with the operation hours, or turn devices on only when it's needed. A simple integration of Allxon's remote management service can save an MSP company of 10 technicians, 2/3 on travel, and reduce the carbon emission to help you build a greener AIoT environment. Next is instant SSD recovery. According to a new report that finds manufacturing was the most targeted industry during the last years. And we all know that a cyber attack on any organization can cause significant problems. Allxon's OOB for instant SSD recovery solution offers you a fast system recovery solution with exclusive full disk backup storage technology that gives you the power to remotely roll back operation system to an early status, help isolate and separate the infected partition for ransomware. This is designed to maintain business continuity for mission critical environments such as those in oil, utility, renewable energy that needs scalable and flexible smart technology in the factory. So here's a recap. Allxon's value proposition to Advantech. First is that we provide out-of-band power cycling for disaster recovery, and together with Allxon OOB for SSD backup and recovery solution, to supporting to improve operation efficiency and drive the industry forward. We have cooperated with Advantech since 2020. And now there are some projects going on in the United States, Europe, Australia, and other regions. And thanks for having us today. We are keen to promote our disaster recovery solution for Advantech's product together to your customer. All right, thank you everyone for listening.
Hi, I'm Stanley from Advantech IoT Industrial Connectivity and Wireless Group. And today, I'll introduce how Advantech wireless solution empowered facility management application in smart city territory. Living in the centralized structured societies, and there may be thousands of devices that need to be managed and various environments that need to be monitored in the science park. The traditional manual inspections with portable vibration meters is inefficiency with such scales. And the cost of the wireless IoT solution is too high, so it is difficult to install the above solutions into the factory with large quantities. Advantech's wireless solution was born to solve above problems. Advantech aims to different factory applications by using different wireless technology or manufacture process equipment that requires high-speed acquisitions. We provide the wide Wi-Fi and BB mesh short-distance wireless solutions. These solutions support serial Modbus protocols and various PLC drivers, which can quickly connect with your manufacturing equipment. And besides the key process equipment, we also provide a variety of LPWAN solutions for facility equipment, which with low data collection frequency rates. And through wide coverage and high penetration rates wireless technology, we can make up for the short distance of traditional wireless solutions and improve the penetration rate of wireless networking. With the Advantech LPWAN solution, we can retrieve data from all the corners in your factories. And today, I will focus on our long-range solution first. A general user scenarios with our relevant solution in factories. Users are using Wi-Fi 610s for temperature detections on compressors and motors with the RTD sensors. And with the exchangeable designs on WISE3610s, customer they can switch the WISE X615 to WISE X672 from RTD to RS485, which with the mobile connections with the VOCs, valves, air qualities, or any kinds of sensors for environmental and equipment monitoring applications. And moreover, the WISE2410s lower vibration sensors for predict maintenance applications on rotating facilities in inspections applications. And these solutions are helping our customers to get a control back from unknown system shutdown and make a better profits on their products. One steel industry case we'd like to share with you today. Our customers build their own private store when they work with Advantech solutions to secure the data in their factories. And they use the WISE2410s to monitor the health status of the MEA motors, the gearbox, the pumps, and the fan motors in their factories. And for some key manufacturing equipment, they use the WISE4610s with the RTD sensor to monitor the temperature, the surface temperature. And also with some environmental temperature sensors to monitor the VFD status. So if the environment's temperature goes to heights, then the system will send a command to WISE4610 to turn on fans and cool down the space. And this is another general solution for WISE. The HVAC system is commonly used in buildings, such like hospitals, office, college. And to ensure the system qualities, customers using the WISE2410s to monitor the water pumps and the fan motors in cooling towers for facility maintenance applications. And this is the LoRaWAN solution Advantech provides the market. The system will need a gateway. It's WISE6010s, and it supports the MQTT and Modbus protocol. It's quite a fast way to communicating with customers' internal systems. And for some large-scale applications, we work with the Activities. Yeah, Activities, the world's biggest network service providers, and we pre-install their device management software. It's called ThinkPower Enterprise in RPC. And this solution can connect maximum 2,000 end devices connections. And for end devices portions, we have the all-in-one wireless and sensing solutions like the WISE2410. It's a vibration sensor for inspection application, and has another models, WISE2410X with the IECX, the Zone 2 and Zone 21, and also the ATEX2 explosion-proof certification for oil and gas, chemistries, mining, or food and beverage industries. And besides sensors, we have WISE4610s with different kind of I/O combination modules for different kind of industrial applications. The most popular one is the WISE X617. It has any kind of industrial I/O and even supports two 12 volts power output channels for sensors. They can save their installation cost. And besides the multiple I/O solutions, we have single channel solutions like WISE2200-M. It's more cost attractive and can connect to any kinds of RS485 sensors in the world. Advantech solution supports two-way communications, so it's not only for device or environmental monitoring applications, but also supports remote dominant control applications, such like in control the fans, the lights, the valves, these kind of equipments in factory. In Advantech LP1 product series, and besides the private network solutions, we also provide the public network solutions and targets some large-scale civil infrastructure applications. For example, like the minings, railways, and constructions, or slope stability applications. These products are building rechargeable batteries and can support the solar charge functions for pure outdoor basis scenarios. Text modularized designs, and customer can choose different wireless solutions like MBLT or raw winds, and with different I/O solution for their projects. So for example, when we look at the whole water treatment process in details, the water will go through lots of different water plants with different functions. First, for example, like the subsiding basin, purifications, booster stations, wastewater plants, and so on. For such scale scenarios, we can build private routing network in each plant and retrieve data from leakage sensors, pressure sensors, or water quality sensors, and to ensure the data and to monitor the water treatment process. And after the process is done, when we look at the process in cities or urban area, for such large-scale applications, the sensors and meters deploy densities way more higher than the water plants. So we'll suggest to use MBLT or LTE solutions for data acquisition applications. So besides the LPWAN solutions, we do have some products for manufactured process equipment. And this is WISE S100. And WISE S100 is an easy to install intelligent stack light monitoring sensors and can fit any kind of stack type light towers. When the WISE 4051, our Wi-Fi device, is paired with the WISE S100 sensors, the users get the remote and intelligence OE solutions that can be integrated without stopping machineries or worrying about wiring. WISE S100 enhance the productivities and overall equipment effectiveness. It can connect to our products like the WISE 4051 and fit diversity production scenarios on the production lines. And this is my presentation today. Thanks, everyone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kev, Business Development Manager from iFactory. I have experience in assistance more than 30 plus factors in digital transformation technology. And today, on behalf of Advantech, I will introduce iFactory Smart Manufacturing Solution offerings. Under the global pandemic, the introduction to smart factory IoT projects speeded times than in the past. However, in the implementations of smart factory IoT projects always faces many difficulties. McKinsey's reports point out that up to 81% of factories IoT projects fail due to 4 reasons. So first is lack of IT and OT integration interfaces. So most of the mass or ERP systems has low connectivity with machines on the shop floor. It is often failed to control the status of a production line and lack production information properly. Second, decision making should rely on real data, not manual experience. Unfortunately, most manufacturers' operation management systems are heavily relying on manual data and inputs, and this data entry waste has failed many implementations. So third, high cost of system expansions and optimizations. The speed of scalability and the value of innovations are over reliance on technology that was designed for the past time. And last would be unplanned downtime still happens. So when unplanned downtime happens, data sources must be interrupted, resulting in a drop in overall effectiveness and efficiency and excessing repair costs. Luckily, at iFactory, we have different solutions which to assist factories for digital transformations. So the first is iFactory EAM. The iFactory EAM aims on assisting factories to achieve more productivity, less downtime, and increase profits by plugging and monitoring the real-time data acquisitions analysis. By optimizing the yield, output time, and operation time, factory owners can expect the result of a 15.4% higher production value per employee and 43.8% faster deliver cycle time. OEE is the entry-level apps for smart factories to evaluate the machine's overall equipment efficiency. We provide the plug-and-play visualized dashboards and monitor machines availability. productivity, and quality metrics. Through a low-code machines configuration environments and pre-configured OEE calculation formulas, OEE gives users a painless way to land on smart manufacturing. The preventive maintenance apps optimize the R&M team's workflow and sets thresholds based on the multi-type sensors or PLC integrated with the systems to avoid the risk of unplanned downtime. SPC is a statistical monitoring and analysis app, which includes a number of commonly used control charts, such as control charts by contributions or by variations. With pre-configured control charts, users can monitor abnormal parameters at any time. AI Predict is a set of easy-to-use AI analysis tool. Whether the values are temperatures, vibrations, currents, or other data, you can use AI Predict to build a model that fits your field scenario and use the retrain server to make the AI model more precise. Advantech cooperated with DFSP Impletex to build a smart production line for a large hand tool manufacturer. Through Advantech Web Access CNC and EdgeLink, we can configure on-site CNC, PLC, sensor data from both new and old types of machines. The machine data is configured with iFactory OEE to improve the availability and performance of the machines and be able to track and visualize the process of each production part. The second suite is iFactory MOM. aims on assisting factories in coping with anomalies that jeopardize manufacturing downtime by immediately notifying the relevant persons when the production process is interrupted. The suite delivers benefits in 60% of higher transparencies on the shop floor and reduce 30% downtime by enabling dashboard visualization and real-time control efficiency for management. Shop floor is a set of management system for production tracking, scheduling, work progress reporting, and production data, which provides real-time workflows information to managers. In addition, the system also allows operators access to workflow, enabling them to set, reach, and exceed goals, thereby improving performance and overall plant productivity. To enable the operation process to be effectively followed for agile manufacturing, the factory must discard traditional paper instructions which cause version control issues. E-manual SOP is a working standard and a maintenance standard that provides operator compliance rule that enable operators to achieve higher product yield rates. And the system provides a solution for not suspending production too long after a defect is discovered. It allows operators to define problems and ask for help for corrective action. By visualizing the actual problem, the production line can enjoy the benefits of downtime reductions and a better productivity. As we all know that the production flow in the shoes industry can sometimes be very, very complicated because the working flow will return and splits in some scenario. It is quite impossible to track the work order performance by paper. In this case, we help the production manager to create a database and set work order dispatch at the backend in the first place. Once operators on the shop floor reports the production data, the production managers can understand the performance of all work orders and builds the product history. So millions of data in seconds are collected and analyzed from your shop floor. To take data-driven actions, we offer the iFactory EAM and MOMs, which enable better machine services and meet higher production goals. The benefits from the solutions are measured on varied KPI dashboards, including increasing your throughputs, reducing the risk of quality issues, and preventing machines unplanned downtime driven by your manufacturing equipment. Meanwhile, the instant notification system alerts the right persons at the right time when actions need to be taken. You can confidently rely on iFactory solutions. This is the end of today's presentation, and I would like to thank for your listening. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Dmitry Simakov. I'm application engineer in Advantech. Today, I would like to share with you our vision about difficult assets and equipment management. Also, we will talk about modern ways to solve these problems. My colleague Chris later will share a practical part and easy hands-on, so you will be able to see if the solution will help you to improve your business. So let's start our section. The evolution of the field devices over the last 10 years grows extremely in fast way. With enabling the cloud connectivity, you could use your legacy equipment and modern network devices to enable both way, not only monitoring, but also managing the devices on the field when you actually could be even 100 kilometers from it. That's the goal for Industry 4.0, and we in Advantech straightforward to it and to make it enable factories all over the world more intelligent and useful. Modern IoT gateway plays key role for IoT solution implementation. It's open to you some challenges and you could improve with it. With Advantech IoT gateways, which give you not only solving time delay and network congestion issue, but also will provide to your field devices protocol conversion and cloud access capabilities. In addition, with various input-output combination, you could reduce project cost and effort with all-in-one devices, which Advantech also provides. And if starting to talk about all-in-one devices, I would like to introduce to you our Adam 6700 series. It's all-in-one input-output gateway that enable data collection, analysis, and logic control, and give you data transmission and cloud database access, plus built-in visualization options with the dashboard. With Adam 6700, you could easily transmit data from edge to cloud using such cloud services as Microsoft Azure, Amazon, AWS, IBM Cloud, or SQL database. Also with the support of MQTT, Modbus, and the RESTful API, and with 4G Ethernet Wi-Fi connectivity, we have all it, right? It could reach fast market demands. If you're looking on other connectivity and cloud options, it's also possible. It could be supported by project request. So basically, Adam 6700 series positioning as an intelligent gateway. There is a lot of application scenarios where those devices could help you to improve data acquisition and monitoring tasks. From production line monitoring with data from test machine and wheel parts, then transmitting data to SQL database, and to distribute solar solution monitoring system together with Node-RED flow editor, we could reach modern market demands and easily manage equipment remotely.
Hello, everyone. This is Chris Wang, Intercom AE speaking. I'm responsible for industrial IoT product technical support. There are three main features for using Node-RED. First, browser-based flow editing. Node-RED provides a browser-based flow editor that makes it easy to write together flows using a wide range of nodes in the palette. Flows can be then deployed to the runtime in a single click. JavaScript functions can be created within the editor using a rich text editor. A built-in library allows you to save useful functions, templates, or flows for reuse. Second, it built-in Node.js. The lightweight runtime is built on Node.js, taking full advantage of its event-driven, non-blocking model. This makes it ideal to run at the edge of the network on low-cost hardware, such as a Raspberry Pi, as well as in the cloud. With over 225,000 modules in Node's package repository, It is easy to extend the range of public nodes to add new capabilities. And thus, the social development. The flows created in Node-RED are stored using JSON, which can be easily imported and exported for sharing with others. An online flow library allows you to share your base flows with the world. Lastly, we would like to introduce the hands-on video using Atom 6750 and the Node-RED. Through the recording video, you can learn how to do data visualization by dashboard. If you have any question regarding this video, you can contact with me after the webinar. Thank you.